Have you ever looked at a flower and noticed how its petals are perfectly symmetrical? Or perhaps you've stared at a snowflake, marveling at how each one is unique yet follows a pattern that feels almost divine. This isn't just nature showing off, it's a glimpse into the world of sacred geometry. Today, let's dive into this fascinating subject and explore how these ancient shapes and patterns can influence our lives in profound ways. Sacred geometry is the study of geometric shapes and their symbolic meanings. It's an ancient practice that dates back thousands of years, appearing in cultures across the globe, from the Egyptians to the Greeks, from the Indian Vedas to the Chinese I Ching. These shapes are believed to hold spiritual significance, representing the fundamental patterns of the universe. It's like nature's blueprint, a language that speaks to the very essence of creation itself. Now, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with me? Well, let's break it down. Sacred geometry isn't just for artists or mathematicians, it's for everyone. We encounter these shapes daily, often without realizing it. Think about the Fibonacci sequence, a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This sequence manifests in nature, from the arrangement of leaves on a stem to the spirals of a seashell. It's a reminder that we are all connected to something greater, a universal rhythm that binds us. One of the most recognized shapes in sacred geometry is the flower of life. It's composed of multiple evenly spaced, overlapping circles, creating a flower-like pattern. This symbol represents creation and the interconnectedness of all life. When you look at it, you can't help but feel a sense of harmony. It's as if the universe is whispering to you, reminding you that everything is part of a larger tapestry. Many people use the flower of life in meditation, finding peace and clarity as they focus on its intricate design. It's a simple yet powerful tool for connecting to your inner self and the world around you. Then there's the Platonic solids. These are the 5 regular polyhedra: the tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. Each of these shapes has its own unique properties and meanings. The tetrahedron, for instance, is associated with fire and transformation, while the cube symbolizes stability and grounding. These shapes are not just theoretical, they can be found in everything from crystals to architectural designs. When you bring these shapes into your life, whether through art, meditation, or even home decor, you're inviting their energies into your space. But how do we practically apply sacred geometry in our daily lives? One way is through mindfulness and intention. When you're aware of these shapes and their meanings, you can use them as tools for self-reflection and growth. For example, if you're feeling unbalanced, you might focus on the cube, visualizing its stability and grounding energy. Or, if you're seeking transformation, you could meditate on the tetrahedron, allowing its fiery energy to ignite your passions. Art is another powerful medium through which sacred geometry can manifest. Artists and architects have been inspired by these shapes for centuries. Think about the stunning cathedrals of Europe, with their intricate stained glass windows and soaring spires. These structures were designed with sacred proportions, creating spaces that uplift the spirit and inspire awe. You don't have to be a professional artist to tap into this energy. Even simple doodles can be a form of expression. Try drawing the flower of life or experimenting with the golden ratio in your designs. You may find that it opens up new channels of creativity and inspiration. And let's not forget about the healing aspects of sacred geometry. Many practitioners believe that these shapes can help balance our energies and promote well-being. For instance, sound healing often incorporates geometric patterns to enhance the vibrational frequencies. When you listen to sound bowls or chimes arranged in specific geometric formations, the sound waves resonate with the shapes, creating a harmonious experience. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a shape can have such a profound impact on our physical and emotional health. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical. You might be thinking, this all sounds a bit too mystical for me. And that's okay. Sacred geometry isn't about forcing beliefs, it's about exploration and curiosity. You don't have to subscribe to any particular ideology to appreciate the beauty and patterns found in nature. Start small. Observe the world around you. Notice the shapes in your environment, from the architecture of your favorite building to the patterns in your favorite piece of clothing. The more you look, the more you'll see how these shapes are woven into the fabric of our lives. In a world that often feels chaotic and disconnected, sacred geometry offers a pathway back to harmony. It invites us to slow down, to appreciate the beauty of our surroundings, and to remember that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. Whether you choose to engage with it through art, meditation, or simply by observing the world, sacred geometry has the potential to enrich your life in ways you might not expect. So, the next time you find yourself in nature, take a moment to pause and reflect. Look for the patterns, the shapes, the connections. Let these ancient symbols guide you, inspire you, and remind you of the magic that exists all around us. Sacred geometry isn't just a concept, it's a way of seeing the world, a lens through which we can find beauty, meaning, and connection in our everyday lives. Embrace it, and you might just discover a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the universe.